Good morning, hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Christi Bovee. I am live. I'm doing my first live premiere. I'm so excited. There is a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to wait to see if you guys can hear me. I'm already getting wonderful comments. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. From Finland, Vimana says, I hope you're having a pleasant weekend. I am, and I hope you are as well. Thank you so much. And I also have heard from Pekka this morning. Great to see you here. Thank you for being so faithful to come to the premieres. So great to see you. Let me know if you can hear me. Who else do we have? Hello from sunny South Africa. Hello, Darren. And Erwin says, we're all winners. Yes, we are. I'm so excited to listen to this song today. Basil is on. Basil, I think, is from Australia. And great to see you on today, Basil. I think I'm saying your name correctly. How about Wendy? Wendy is so faithful to come to all the premieres. Thank you. Wendy's from the Netherlands. So good to see you, my friend. Let's see. You can hear me. Hooray. Hello. There's John Sullivan from Maryland. John is one of my patrons. I so appreciate you. Thanks for being on today. And my husband is sneaking out the door if you hear a squeak. That's our squeaky house. So I'm so excited to be able to do this today. This is so fun. Yes, good evening from Australia, Basil says. Wonderful. Yes, Basil is living in the future. How is it, Basil? I hope it's better. This has been a strange week, hasn't it, in the news? Great. Thank you, Vimana. Thank you. We hear you very well. We like you very much. That's so sweet. Thanks so much. This is great. So yes, I'm doing this live for a couple of reasons. I've wanted to do this for a long time and just was afraid. I was scared to do it. But, oh, he's closing the other door. Watch the Ethernet cable. Okay. Yeah, I was a little afraid to do it. And I think because of this concert series, I knew the people who would show up. I knew it was going to be you guys. And I felt a little better about it. So that helped me a lot. We are actually, our house is under construction right now. And so it's making actual filming very challenging. I'm actually trying to do this really quickly before the contractors come back because they're under a deadline, trying to get stuff done before the plumbing contractor comes back on Monday. So they don't normally work on the weekends, but yes, live stream fright, Erwin says. You are exactly right. So I knew that I could do this with you guys because you're my peeps, and it helps. It helps me so much to know who's going to show up. So I'd like to do more of these. If this works, if the technology is working, etc. I'm trying to make sure I keep up with all my comments here. Apostolos, hello. So good to see you. A regular on the premieres. I so appreciate getting to connect with you guys every week. It's so much fun. So we are watching today Floor Jansen sing Winner from the Live in Amsterdam concert. And I don't know how much deconstruction we'll do in this format. We'll just have to see. So if you guys see a timestamp of the video that you want me to go back and talk about, make a note of it. And when we go back for another round, we will give that a try. I'm going to try not to make this too long. I could see myself kind of waxing rhapsodic and not actually getting to all the things we need to do today, which is, you have lives. I realize that. You need to move on. So let's see if we can go ahead and get started. Franca Maria says, it's my first live stream here. Wonderful. Welcome. This is a fun one to jump on. This is my first live stream. No, my first live premiere. That's the way to say it. So I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Good morning to Tom. Hi again. Great to see you back. This is so much fun to have this actual being able to talk to you. Yes. Okay, let's talk about that. Vimana says, it's a beautiful message, the song, Winner. We're all winners in our own lives. Think about what you've experienced. There's some great things and some bad, but you've survived all that. You're definitely a winner. And one thing I do want to say about this song is it is by Tim Ackerman, a performer from the Netherlands. You guys can correct me in real time now if I say the wrong things. But I first heard the song when Floor did this on the Beste Zangers show. And he was one of the contestants, and they would sing each other's songs. It was so incredible. I just love that show. Oh, my word. And so Tim actually wrote this song for his brother who is in a wheelchair, and it was really moving. It's a beautiful song. So I'm going to put my headphones on here and get ready to dig in, as they say. All right. Erwin and Franca Maria, I hope I'm saying that right, met before the show. That's fun. Okay, so let me get to the screen. I'm going to try here. I'm learning this new platform, so you guys have to let me know what you think. Okay. Okay, I'm stopping right there. I am going to still try to stay in fair use land so that this video can see the light of day. Looking at your comments, let's see here. Hello from the Netherlands. Hi, Sharon. Love this Floor Jansen series you're doing. Thank you. I was also at the concert. Oh, how exciting. That's so amazing. Tom Vlug, not sure if I'm saying that correctly, is saying that Beste Zangers, it was not really contestants. That's not a contest. And I think that's what I loved about the show. They're colleagues. And thank you for correcting me. That is, and John Sullivan had the same comment. Thank you, guys. This is awesome. This is great. Vamana is saying this is working well, this format, and the sound is great. I'm so glad. Thank you. Yes. Darren is jealous of Sharon being at the concert. Me too. Me too. He's also asking if this is a slower tempo from the original one. That would be an interesting rabbit hole to go down. I don't even want to attempt to try and find that right now. So if anybody knows the answer to that, chime in the comments. Franca Maria says these were awesome 3 shows in Amsterdam. And we've got a hi from Bazarista. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We've got, it looks like 34 people watching, which is so great. Thank you, guys. Sorry, my eyes are all over the place. There's a lot to look at on this platform that I'm using. So wonderful to hear Floor again in this concert. And what's so cool about hearing one singer sing a bunch of songs like this, I've said this before, is you're hearing how she's building her set list around her voice. And it's been fun to hear her voice continue to warm up more and more and more. Obviously, she's an elite athlete level singer. And so, she's warmed up before she goes out. But you have to think about your voice and how warmed up it's going to become as you continue to sing. So it's really interesting. Winner is kind of one of these middle of the road songs vocally. It's not going to require anything amazingly big from her. And I think that's really a good plan, as a singer. You don't want to do things that are going to be too taxing too early in your set. So, and obviously, I always say this, Floor is amazing. She can do anything, right? So yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see as the songs continue. I think next week is Slow Love Slow. That's what I'm planning on. And I'm actually considering a triple feature because someone told me that there are 3 versions of that song. So if somebody would chime in the comments, let me know what you think about that. If we could maybe listen to 3 songs, 3 versions of the same song in one video. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm dreaming. Now that I'm doing this, I'm just like, okay, let's just go for broke here. Okay, let's go back to the video. Here we go. Let's see, making sure I'm picking the right one. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Oh dear. Oh no. I just did it. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to where I was at. There we go. I'm learning how to do this, guys. Okay, this song is so touching, and I'm remembering now how everyone was crying on Beste Zangers. It's so beautiful. And Floor has such a way of delivering a lyric. I can only imagine, and I think I said this in the actual first time me hearing the song on my first reaction of Winter, that it has to be very overwhelming to have Floor sing your song to you, because she's so earnest and so honest with how she delivers the content. It's really beautiful. So I can only imagine that was amazing. And then just as an audience member, I would cry if I got to see her live, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Let's see. Yes, Floor is participating in the German version of Beste Zangers, Sing Meinen Song. She just finished recording. I bet she will steal the hearts of all Germans. I am sure she will, Eric. You are right. Okay, Buzzarista. The best show she did was last year in Oslo. There's no official recording, just from fans, but even the phone recordings are insane. The best she did. Wow. Which is your favorite song from that concert? Buzzarista. Sharon said, yes, it was awesome. Really curious for her new music soon. I know that's coming out. It's going to be so exciting. Vismana says, I've always liked how the drummer plays on the verses. Those different accents create a more interesting drum beat. I love that. That's awesome. That's so great. And Vimana actually adds to that, saying that there are some nice ghost notes with the snare as well. Let's continue to listen to that as we get back in here. Whoop. This one. Let's try that one. Here we go. Okay, good. We're getting to the raise your arms part. I'm going to go back and get in there again. What fun. Oh my gosh. She's so amazing. This is just because I'm doing this live. You're missing all of, in a normal video, you're missing all of my I just sit and kind of just have to like take it in. My editor cuts all of those out, right? When I'm doing them live now, you're actually hearing me just ooh and ah and gush, because as she's making this big sound, I mean, it's still, I told you earlier, you know, the song doesn't require a whole lot of her because we know how much she can do, right? But it's still way up there, and she's just opening up so beautifully and just soaring into her high belt mixy range with just so much force, you know. It's just so beautifully rendered. It's incredible. Let's see here. Oh, my husband, Mark Bovee. Hello, Mark. He says, I love the drum groove on the verse, and he doesn't play anything on beat 4, which gives space and sets up the solid groove on the chorus. We're going to go back and watch this so we can listen to that, because that's very cool. Okay, we're getting to the point of raise your hands, and the hands go up. So everybody needs to raise their hands. Pekka saying, raise your hands. Raise your hands. You're a winner, guys. Yes. John Sullivan, the Marcel Fisser band is so great with these singers. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. Is it Fisser? Is there a j or a s on it? You have to let me know. And Apostolos says, Floor's journey in music is like a fairy tale. I believe she will be so much known in the next years. All the world will know her soon. I believe so too. She's got it. She's got it going on. It's so great. Fantastic. Okay, let's get to the raise your hands part here. Oh, this is fun, you guys. I love being able to talk with you in real time. This is fantastic. Thanks for being here with me. Here we go. I'm going to roll it back just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see me actually, my little cursor here. You'll have to let me know. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was fantastic. Great. I love seeing everybody's hands raised. Man, it's such a great song. Oh my goodness. I put this a little earlier. Tom said it's hard to type with my hands in the air. Agreed. Very funny. Okay, good. So let's go back now and let's listen. Let's listen for the drum groove. I love that. So what did Mark say? Let's see. Let me go back here. He doesn't play anything on beat 4, and that gives space and sets up the solid groove on the chorus. So we're going to go back and we'll be listening for that as we get into these verses again. Okay, let me go back. Yeah, so oh gosh, so you can really hear how it does set up the chorus, because he isn't playing on beat 4. Thanks for bringing that out, Mark. That really helps me. My husband is a musician, professional musician, and I often wish for him as I'm doing these, because he knows way more than I do, for sure. I'm sorry, I need to keep looking at you guys. Mwah. Thanks for being here, everybody. I see we got about 48 people on. Anybody else noticing anything about this song? What are you seeing? Floor is all around lovely. Yes, she is, Nick R. She sure is. Fantastic. Oh, Sharon is saying she loved the song Bridal Passion in this concert. So that is not one I've heard her sing before. I'm looking forward to when that comes live. I'm hoping, maybe it's already live. I'm so buried into this construction project, I honestly have not looked. I know Slow Love Slow is next, and that's it. Vimana says, I like to count the first part on 4/4, and then the next one at double tempo on 8. Huh, okay, very good. I'm going to roll back, and let's see if we can kind of do that together. Hold on. I'll go back a little bit further.
Hey, you set your mind in you.
1, 2, 3.
Look at you now, what you became.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could see that. I can see that, but I'm not sure musically if that is the way to think about it. So we have to hear from Darren is saying he wants to see me a little bigger. Thanks for that feedback. That actually helps me, because I have no idea what this looks like. Yeah, good. This is awesome. Thank you so much for that feedback. Yeah, so we'll have to have Mark chime in on that, because I think you're still in 4/4. You can definitely subdivide. You're just subdividing into 8. Yeah, and then first bar 4/4, next bar of the verse in double tempo. Gotcha. Okay, so maybe I wasn't counting it exactly the way you were seeing it. Good. Okay, Apostolos is saying that only slow love slow, shallow, and strong are online after this. And I'm not sure if that means she's not putting any more out, or that's as far as they've gotten for the releases so far. I think she was going to maybe make all of them available, but there were a lot of songs in that concert. Those of you who were there, that had to have been a really long show. So incredible. Awesome. Okay, good. One thing I wanted to show you, let's see. Franca Maria is saying she made an awesome show, although there had been several technical issues during the show. So she and Hank filled the breaks with funny stories. That's very interesting. I actually wondered about that, because it seemed when the video part of the song starts, it's very, like, the audience is quiet, almost like they told everyone action, like, they're gonna start filming. So that's really cool that was the case. Let me see if all of them are coming still. Good, wonderful. Thank you, Erwin, for helping me understand how that's going to be released. Very good. Yes, Apostolos is saying she's releasing them all, one every week. That's so fun. Oh my goodness. I've had some people be kind of upset with me that I'm on this floor kick, and actually I do want to do other artists as well. I know I need to go back up. I saw a comment where they were wishing, Herman said, I can understand why she's reacting to Floor so many times, but in my opinion, Epica and Sabaton deserve more attention. And I agree. There's so many artists who deserve more attention on my channel. And honestly, I'm doing this selfishly because of just the mayhem and chaos behind the scenes. It's helping me to stick with all of you guys for this season, and to stick with Floor, who is consistent. I love her. She's amazing. Let's see. Oh, Mark is saying, It's still 4/4, but the bass and kick drum are playing the eighth notes on the chorus, and that gives it the double time feel. But notice the snare is still on 2 and 4, which in my mind make it 4/4, not actually double time. So let's go back and listen to that transition as she goes from the verse into, let's listen to what the drummer is doing there. Oh, we'll go back a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm learning how to do this in this next little screen here. Okay, not going back too far. Here we go.
But you became. There's a sign in the finish. It's not a given, but you're a winner. Oh, nothing can beat you down. Feel your heart beat. It's your rhythm. You're a winner.
Yeah, so you could hear him playing on the snare on 2 and 4. That was really cool. Okay, very good. Okay, let me see. Erwin is saying that the audience was not directed. It's just cut from the whole evening as it happened. Okay, interesting. Very good. Okay, so Vimana says, Mark Bovee, you describe it much better than me. My English isn't very fluent, and I sometimes also forget what the music terms are in English. Yes, oh my goodness. So you guys may be saying the same things. And Mark is actually a music theory nerd, and so his brain, he's a freak. He's a freak of nature. John Sullivan said it's still in 4/4, but it could be felt differently, and I definitely agree. I could hear that eighth note subdivision that Vimana was talking about for sure. So I want to, let's just keep playing. Let's just keep playing this. However you slice it, Terrence says, this drummer is very musical. This whole band is so good, aren't they? They're incredible. Okay, so let's keep going.
You remember it all. The memories, they'll never fade. Two boys growing up, the stories they made, they were never afraid. There's a sign in the finish. It's not a given, but you're a winner. Oh, nothing can get you down. Feel your heart beat. It's your rhythm. You're a winner.
Love her musicality. I just love her musicality and how she backphrased there just a little bit. It's your rhythm, I think is what you're saying, but just the way she gets her mouth around words, so musical, so incredible. I'm wondering if this view actually that Darren suggested is better all the way around. Do you like this view better than the other one that I did? Darren actually has another comment here. Loving the little cries as she ends the phrases. Yes. It's one of the things she does that is it just makes it so come alive. Her voice is electrifying. It really is. Let's see here. What else do we say? Vimana says, great music always makes us feel and think. I started thinking about the concept of winning. Yes, very good. You've had such great comments about that this morning. Thank you. Bazarista says, it's not related, but I just want to say that Tuomas from Nightwish is working on a new album. So hopefully there'll be a new album next year. That is something to look forward to for sure. Franca Maria says the drummer had to learn how to play double kicking the drums for Floor's metal songs. Normally, the Marcel Fisser band is a pop band. Boy, they can play anything, can't they? They're so incredibly talented. Very good. Sharon says you can never do enough of Floor. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for the solidarity. I appreciate you so much. Good. And then Vimana says, there's some people who feel that the whole purpose of doing things is to win. Remember that what you do best is being you. Oh my goodness, that makes me want to cry. I love that. Hello, I love that message. That's my life message. The things you do might be greatly appreciated later. All things take time. Wow. Ooh, I am seriously getting teary-eyed about that, Vimana. Thank you so much. And Darren's asking if Tuomas is doing this album on his own or is it with Nightwish, which is a great question. Wonderful. Erwin said, and he corrected this a little bit later, the audience was quiet at the start of songs because Flora was telling stories between the songs about the song or things related to it. So people were quiet because they were listening to her. I love these insights. This is great. And let's see. Looks like John Sullivan is saying that Tuomas's album will be with Nightwish. It's wonderful. So great. Fantastic. And John also says, you're doing great. Doing 3 different versions at once could be difficult. Oh, you mean for Slow Love Slow. I think you're right. Maybe it's too much to bite off at one time. I'm so excited about seeing that one. I have not heard the song before. And it's a jazz version, which that's my love. So it's going to be incredible. Yeah, Bazarista says, the Nightwish, with Nightwish, check their Facebook page. Pekka also says Nightwish's 10th album. So awesome. Okay, let's get to the rest of the song here. We're not going to keep you too much longer. This is way longer than I normally would do. But I know you've got a life you got to get back to, people. So here we go. Let's see where we are. So awesome.
You're a winner.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful, thank you.
So great. So wonderful. Oh my goodness. Yay. This has been so much fun today. And what a great song to do my first live premiere with. I love it. Oh my goodness. Mark Bovee says, Vimana, musical is an international language, but yes, terms describing the music can be different. Either way, a great arrangement, and in large part due to the drummer. Yes, wonderful. If anybody knows his name, give him a shout out here. Erwin is raising his hands. That's great. Raising his arms. Wonderful. Vimana says, take all the time you want. We really enjoy joining in these moments with you. Oh my goodness. I am so blessed by all of you. I'm going to start crying. I do have a tissue here because I'm a crier. And I was thinking about, we hit 75,000 subscribers, and it's just like 75,000 points of light all over the world. It floors me. Get it? Floors me. But it really does. I am just devastated by the thought of, in the best way, wrecked by the thought of 75,000 beautiful souls coming together around music. It's so incredibly lovely, and I just love all of you so much. Oh my goodness. Vimana says, Mark Bovee, well said. Very good. And Tom Vlug says, music was my first love, and it will be my last. What? Well said. That is so beautifully said. I love it. Wonderful. Darren says, Flora really feeds off the crowd. You can see her taking energy. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. That's so great. Bazarista says you deserve it. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Apostolos says, that was great. Love your reactions. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. I just love you all so much. Ludovic M says, what a tribute for all disabled people around the world. That is so true. Mark Bovee says, and an a cappella ending, distilling the message down and letting Flora finish it with, you're a winner, leaving the audience with the simple but huge impact of the message. Wow. That's a great way to end it. That is so incredible. Thank you all so much for being here. Keep finding your voice. Keep making your sound in the world today. The world is waiting for what you and only you bring. And this makes me tear up every time I say it. You don't see it because they edit it out. But I love you all so much, and you have something so important to say and do in this world. That's the reason, that's the ultimate reason why I'm doing this, is to be able to tell you that you are truly loved. Bye, guys. Love you so much. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye.